Hi guys, welcome to this week's Warlord Wednesday. The big news from Warlord this week is the new game, Warlords of Erehwon, is going on pre-release. And this is supposedly sort of a cross between Bolt Action and Gates of Antares, so it's set in a fantasy background. Now the rulebook's up for pre-order. I think it's £30, and there's also a couple of bundles you can get, the rulebook and a box of skeletons, which actually contains 25 skeletons. Now the book and the box is 48 quid, so I'm going to assume that the skeletons, when they come out by themselves, will be £18 or £20 for 25 skeletons, which is really good. Also orcs as well, so it's again rule book and a box of orcs. So it's based on, instead of a really big army, it's played with between 20 and 60 miniatures. So each player has a warband, so obviously the box that you get with 25 miniatures in is ideal. There's also a big starter set as such, where you get the rulebook, box of skeletons, box of orcs, and black and white D10s. Yeah, like Antares, it's a D10 system, so it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what this is like. And nothing more, the skeleton and the orc miniatures will come in useful for my fantasy dungeon crawler to be used as enemy models as such. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to how this unfolds and what its progress is. A few weeks ago I mentioned that I ordered some 15mm French grenadiers from Old Glory. I contacted them beginning of November and asked where are they. It must have been mid-October he ordered them. I asked about them and he said that they had none left and they were waiting on supplies coming in from the States. Well, this week I have a parcel from Old Glory. I'll show you, open it and see what it is. I know what it is. There you are. There's your Napoleon Alex and Blue Moon from Old Glory. These are Old Guard Grenadiers with command. So there's two sets. So they're next on my list of projects for my 15mm French Napoleonics, which should be good. So last week I was doing 10mm American Civil War. I wanted to get a unit of each done, so I'll go to the table now and I'll show you my progress on doing those two units. Okay guys, so I've managed to get one unit of each finished. So I've got my unit of 10mm Union this side and unit of 10mm Confederates this side. As you can see by they're really small. So the three bases together is 75mm long by 20mm deep. So that's a unit of Confederates. And there's me unit of Union. That's really fun to paint these actually. Look here, look quite well. The flags are just printed on paper and then PVA'd around the flagpoles. So that's it, that's one Union and one Confederate unit done. And I'll try and get the others done as quick as I can. Then I've got my demo force ready. I also mentioned about the Glory Hallelujah supplement for Warlord, saying I've got the digital version of it. Well, I don't normally do this, but I will. The Glory Hallelujah supplement is fantastic. It's the best supplement for black powder that I've come across. It relays various battles, but not only that, it's got additional rules for using forts and also rules for using ships, so you can use the ironclads, the monitor and that, so that's really good. It also lists the scenarios it's in there. There's Gettysburg and there's other ones. What I'll do is I'll print off one of the scenarios. I'll go through it next week. If my book hasn't arrived, because I'm going to order the book anyway. If the book comes, then I'll show it in the book. If the book hasn't arrived with Christmas and that, then what I'll do is I'll just show you the print off and how many units are involved. I think the smallest one probably has about 15-20 units on each side, so that means that's a single unit, so it means 15 infantry units like that, or like that. So there's quite a lot of figures take place in these conflicts. That's one of the reasons why I've gone for 10mm, because obviously less figures, less space, and I can do bigger battles. Okay, so that's where I'm up to with me 10mm. Hopefully I'll have more done by next week. Okay guys, so that's it for this week's Warlord Wednesday. Till next time, be safe out there.